Hey everybody, welcome to TFT Tarot for Today, Divine Dabblings with Oberon, and me, Banshee. And it's me, Banshee, with my Material Matters segment, my special Halloween edition Material Matters segment. Your weekly tarot keys to success in business, education, and finance. Welcome to the show. Whew, what a day it has been. We've been reading cards at the Michigan Witches Ball. We met one of our followers who's a loyal follower on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram as well. Scott, if you're watching my show, it was a pleasure meeting you in person.
Yes, it was.
So welcome to the show, everybody. I have a little twist at the end for all the elemental signs, so stick with me. Not at the end of the show, but at the end of each of the elemental signs readings. All right. So to start things off, this is Saturday that I am recording this after we were at the Witches Ball. And so the eclipse, this is eclipse day, so I'm still feeling that energy quite strongly. So therefore, I am using the Moonology Manifestation Oracle again today. All right, let's see what these cards have in store for us. And I didn't wear my cat ears to the event. I didn't want to get in my Halloween costume. I'm sort of tired. Just stayed in the outfit I wore. But I did put on my ghost earrings for you and my cat ears, which I found again just in time for Halloween. Yay! Perhaps, Mr. O, I will wear them on our witching hour show.
And when is that?
That is on October 31st. Actually, November 1st. No, October 30th to the 31st. Darn! Well, I thought I had another night I could sleep.
It's on at 3 a.m. October 30th. In fact,
3 a.m. October 30th, which is actually
about 15 hours from when you're seeing this on Sunday morning.
Okay. For the collective, hey, this one is a new moon. It's new moon in Leo, and it says shine. I like it. Oops. Let's just put you right there. Okay. New moon in Leo. New moon in Libra, Virgo, Leo. A new day is dawning. You're moving from darker times to light, and all are well on your way to your desired, and are well on your way to your desired outcome. Be proud of who you are. Your self-confidence has got you this far, so keep on believing in yourself. Sometimes we have to fake it until we make it. That's okay too. You're on the right track and the future is bright. In relationships, carry yourself with respect and others will respect you. Whatever challenges you're facing, consider taking a more creative approach. This card is an especially good sign for matters related to romance, creativity, children, your own or someone else's, or a situation requiring confidence. The manifesting mindset is love yourself and step into center stage. Be generous with others, but also be a little bit selfish if you need to be. Your manifestation affirmation, I am magnificent, I love me. If this is not penultimate Leo thinking here. I don't know what is, but it is okay to love yourself. Bravo for the Leos, that have that mindset as well. And, it is time to be proud of your accomplishments and who you are. At this time of year, at Samhain, Halloween, it's considered like the ending, in a way of a year or a cycle and the beginning of a new one. So, in a sense here, when it's said you're moving from darker times to light, well, we are moving into darker days because winter is coming, at least in the Western Hemisphere. But, this is a time when you can look ahead. This is a time where you can project to where things are going. And, be proud of the things that you have done in this past year, where you have harvested, and look forward to a new round coming in the new year. That's what I have for the collective today. Well, there's something important going on astrologically, at least one thing, but let's talk about it first. This reading that I'm doing for the elemental signs of the Zodiac is good for 1 week, October 29th, Sunday, October 29th through Saturday, November 4th. The moon will be moving from Taurus on Sunday the 29th to Cancer, transiting into Leo on November 4th. The big news is Saturn is going direct on November 4th. That's good news, I think. I like it. The rest is all the holidays this week. Halloween is here. I hope everybody's children has a wonderful Halloween full of magic and fun. And for everybody else who celebrates Samhain, blessings to you. I hope you have wonderful celebrations, honoring your ancestors. You're doing the work that you do at this time of year. Blessed be to all. And on November 1st is All Saints Day. That's in the Catholic calendar. I don't know if other cultures, religions celebrate that as well. But it's time to honor the saints, and not really on the calendar, but once a Catholic, always a Catholic, they say. On November 2nd is All Souls Day. It used to be celebrated where we would honor our dead. So, we tend, Mr. O and I tend to go to the graves on November 1st, November 2nd to honor our, ancestors. So that's what's happening this week. It's going to be a fun week. All right. Full of magic. So let's see what kind of magic we can work in our material areas, shall we? Air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. This reading is for you for the week ahead. Boy, air signs, need I say it again? You have been on a roll. We know it can't last forever, but, hey, let the good times roll as long as they do. Let's see what we have for you this week. Also, I forgot to mention the big news. Ford Motor Company was the first to settle a deal with the UAW, and so they're going to vote on it. It looks like it's promising. And now today, this very day, I have heard that Stellantis has reached a deal with the UAW too, and so Stellantis employees will be going back to work and voting on that. So it looks like maybe the UAW strikes are coming to an end with the auto industry. It's up to GM now, to get their act together and, the UAW to get them back to work. All right. Well, like I said, good things have to come to an end sometime. Bada boom. You got the Wheel of Fortune reversed. I honestly did not mean to jinx you. I shuffled the cards well. Maybe I was sensing something here. And the Wheel of Fortune reversed is about a turn of luck to the dark side, unfortunately. So it looks as though maybe this is not a good time for you air signs to take any risks or gambles. Don't squander that good luck that you've been having. Hopefully you've been able to squirrel some money away for, rainy days or times that are not as, good. So it looks as though there's a negative turn of luck. Perhaps some of you who have been looking for work, still have to keep the search going. Maybe you felt you were going to get a call back from somebody and it just doesn't seem to be happening. Maybe, some financial returns that you were expected are not coming through. This just does not seem to be a good start. That is your focus and how you might be able to turn that around. Well, you're not going to turn it around this way, but maybe this is playing into it. The best way to prepare for that focus, air signs, the Three of Pentacles reversed. Figure out why now some people are not working together. It seems as though there may be some dissension in the ranks. There may be people not putting out, enough effort, not bringing in the customers or making the sales, maybe your financial advisors have dropped the ball on something important here. So everybody's got to get together and work as a team in order to resolve this. Well, and again, what about people this week? Is there going to be cooperation or conflict? You have the Page of Swords reversed. I really think communication is going to be an issue for the air signs this week. And it's interesting with that Three of Pentacles reversed here too. You got to watch how you're communicating with one another. Don't be confrontational. Don't be hypercritical. Everybody should just be working on being problem solvers, not problem creators, and especially not problem creators with one another and, getting hot and heavy into some bad, non-constructive, conversation or dialogue. It's not going to be helpful. Yeah. Well, when it rains, it pours sometimes, air signs. And let me just say it. You had a really good run. So there'll be forward or backward movement or no movement at all for you. It's the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is upright. So there's sorrow, there's mourning, there's sadness by week's end. Feel it, feel what went wrong. It's okay to grieve some losses, but don't just sit there and wallow in it, Be productive about trying to turn this around. Sometimes things are out of our hands, though, with the Wheel of Fortune here. Fate is just turning in a bad way. There may be some things that are out of your control, some things that happen in the markets, maybe some jobs that you were applying for had to be put on hold by companies or corporations. It's just a bad timing thing, being in the wrong place at the wrong time. And so people around you, right, the best way to prepare for this focus is to try to find a way to get people to work together again constructively on what's wrong. Watch your communications with others because it can get you into trouble and it can make matters worse. And ultimately, by week's end, it seems like you're feeling this still. So it looks like it's going to take a little bit longer than this week to resolve whatever is going wrong. I wish you luck, air signs. Good luck with that. Oh, and I'm not done with you, air signs. I am not done. So I'm going to draw 2 cards now, and these 2 cards are good for the rest of 2023. Okay? All right. Well, what trick will you be facing, in these months ahead till December of 2023? What challenges might you be facing in your material world? What is haunting your material world? And it's a Four of Swords. It's interesting here. I almost feel, air signs, that it's possible there may be a slowdown now. You know, whatever is happening this week potentially could mean that the rest of 2023, things are going to be slowing down. You know, I want to look at this as maybe being rest or idle, you know, in the workplace. In other words, nothing changing, things kind of remaining flat. But let's take a look at what treat you might be receiving by the end of 2023, what sweet opportunities may come your way. And it's the Seven of Pentacles reversed. And so I think the opportunities that could come your way is there's an opportunity to abandon some things that are no longer working for you, or there is an opportunity to find a way to get back to work on it. However, let me just say, with that four that I see here, the Four of Swords and this Seven of Pentacles, I'm beginning to think there's an opportunity to abandon either policies, procedures, or things, you know, jobs, etc., that are not working for you. Investments. So good luck with that, air signs. Hey, my friend, the fire signs. Happy Halloween to you. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. It's readings for you for the week ahead. For me, let's see what we can do this week to make it a winning one. And stay tuned for your little forecast till the rest of 2023 at the end of your reading. All right, one more shuffle. Well, hey, this is a card Aries likes to see. Your focus for the week ahead is the Emperor card. It's our card. Okay, so you're starting off the week in a very strong position, fire signs. You're able to manage whatever is thrown your way. You're able to delegate to others. Hey, what a surprise. I always like that. You know, that you're able to maybe get people to agree to pick up some of the pace or pick up some of the load. You know, your management skills are going to be featured. It's possible that maybe some of you might be promoted to some management positions or get some key responsibilities that, you know, hey, if nothing else, you can put on that resume for later use. So how best can you prepare for that focus? It's the Nine of Cups reversed. Okay. The best way you can prepare for that focus is to, you know, recognize that sometimes it takes a little bit longer and a little bit more development, you know, for you to obtain what you truly desire. And sometimes we also have to consider that maybe what we desired was not right all along, and we maybe really need to rethink it. So I think your focus for the week ahead is on if your wishes and your desires are truly serving you, you know, and if it's time to change your focus or it's time to, you know, really get to work on what's wrong now. And with the Emperor here, I almost feel that you should be able to start taking, you know, stronger actions towards righting what is wrong here. What about people this week? Will there be cooperation or conflict? It's the Ace of Wands. Surprise there, upright. And, you know, it's interesting after you get the Nine of Cups reversed that you would get the Eight of Wands upright. But I think other people might be offering you opportunities for growth, for advancement, maybe like this leadership position. It may be different from what you were seeking or desiring, you know. Are you going to take this opportunity? Are you going to grasp it? It looks like it could be very positive new development for you coming out of all of this. And so ultimately, will there be forward or backward movement or no movement at all for the fire signs? Well, look at that. It's the Eight of Swords reversed. To me, this kind of indicates, you know what? Regardless of setbacks that may have happened with you obtaining your goals or desires, or perhaps following the wrong path, you're ready. You're ready to assume new leadership, new responsibilities, possibly new opportunities that are coming your way. It's as if your confidence has not been shattered, by anything here. On the contrary, you have grown stronger through not obtaining what you desire. Sometimes that's what happens. We just become stronger and more determined to find success in our lives. So let's take a look at that again before we move on. The Emperor's here. It's a card of leadership. It's dynamic. It's indicating to me you might be getting a leadership position or more responsibilities that will help you grow. You'll be able to delegate and manage others effectively. But maybe some of your wishes are on the back burner in your goals, and you're kind of feeling bad about that. It's possible, too, that some of these goals are not really in your best interest to begin with, so maybe it's time to really take charge of what you truly want and desire in life. And others around you are willing to see you succeed. They see something in you. They see some qualities in you that, are leadership material or material that they are looking for. So there will be opportunities for growth and opportunities for advancement being presented. And ultimately, forward or backward movement, I think you will go after them because you have the strength, the confidence. It seems as though nothing is rattling you this week. Wow. So good luck with that, fire signs. That's looking pretty good for you. And we're going to do the quick update. A couple of shuffles, and we'll be ready to go. So what trick is the first card? What is haunting you in your material realm, till the end of 2023? What do you have to look out for, fire signs? How funny, since we just had the Emperor card. So now we have the King of Pentacles reversed. And so the trick, what you have to look out for is, dropping the ball. If you want to be a leader, if you want to be like the Emperor card, you can't slack off. You can't lose your focus. You can't lose your determination to achieve, what you desire. So that's what you need to watch out for. Be very wary of, losing your focus, losing your motivation, your drive. Try to make things always interesting and exciting for yourself. So what? Oh, wow. And this is the sweet spot? So, excuse me. So what will be the treat? What will be the sweet opportunities that are presented to you? Believe it or not, I have the Five of Swords in this spot. That's not a happy card, no matter how it turns up. And so all I can think of here that the sweet spot for you guys will be is you will have the ability to move away from situations that are harmful to you in your financial material world. If you don't have financial advisors or people who are looking out for your best interests, legal advice that has been letting you down, or you work in a toxic work environment, you will be in a position to let that go. So, and it's wise for you to let it go, because nobody wins in a situation where the Five of Swords comes up. Some treat, huh? Well, good luck with that, fire signs, and I wish you a happy Halloween and best wishes till the end of 2023. You're on the water signs, and man, it couldn't come soon enough because I'm feeling dry in the throat. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, it's your turn. Let's see what the cards have for you this week. One more shuffle. Wow, seen a lot of this card lately. Water signs, your focus for the week ahead is the High Priestess upright. Nice on Halloween week. So, your gut feelings, your intuition, some messages that you are seeing below the surface. A lot of times in our everyday work life, it's we talk to people face to face, but everybody has their own motivations, their own agendas, etc. And the High Priestess card is saying this is a time when you can trust your gut. Is what they're saying really what they mean? Is there something below the surface that you need to read into what they are saying? Or what is their body language telling you, for example? It seems like you're going to be keenly aware of what is going on, beneath the surface of things. Oh, and you got this card upright. It's a repeat card. How best can you prepare for that focus? It's the Page of Swords upright. Well, the best way you can prepare for that focus is to be diplomatic, maintain clear, concise communications with others, and diplomatic, be graceful, regardless of what you're picking up. Even if you're picking up some negative stuff, handle it with aplomb. Handle it appropriately, and, you can make the maneuvers and moves you need to make, but just don't ruffle any feathers along the way. Do what you have to do under the circumstances. What about people this week, water signs? Will there be cooperation or conflict? Seven of Swords reversed. Oh, I'm sorry, Wands. Excuse me. Well, you definitely are at a disadvantage this week, which is interesting with these two cards here, in your dealings with others. But then again, that might be why you really have to tap into what your gut is trying to tell you. And, then speak accordingly, handle your words carefully, because others are out to, either compete with you. It's possibly competition that is very steep, might be stealing sales away from you. It could be people in the workplace vying for a promotion that you want, or jealous of maybe some of your success. So hold your ground, set some boundaries with others as best you can. And finally, whether it be forward or backward movement or no movement at all, this is an interesting ending. It's another 7 card. It's a 7 of Cups, upright. So I think by week's end, you have a lot to think about. But the good news is you have a lot of options to think about. So this whole situation is going to give you a lot of food for thought, and you may be setting your sights on other goals or objectives. I'll get into that more when I wrap this up. I want to wrap this up for you. It's kind of interesting. But before I do, let's take that water break I totally needed. I have some wonderful hot lemon tea with lemon. Oh, goodness, that's so good. Mr. O. This is good tea. Provided by Mr. O. All right, so let's recap. It looks like your intuition and your ability to see beneath the words, beneath what you are seeing and what you are hearing will serve you well this week, whether you think so or not. May not be a perfect week for you. You have to watch what you say and do, though, regardless of what it is, that is revealed to you. Play your cards kind of tight here in a way, and don't get ruffle feathers, but you will end up doing what you have to do here. Like, for example, if people are being confrontational, if competition is really stiff, or people are vying for your position, or just, things are degenerating in the workplace in a bad way, you have options to consider here. You could switch jobs. You could move you could change your financial advisors, your legal team. You could make a lot of different shifts and changes. There's definitely options available for you. So that is the good news, water signs. All is not lost this week, but, you're going to have to play it kind of careful. So let's see what we have for you, water signs. for now till the end of 2023. What will be the trick, or what is haunting you? What do you need to look out for in this time period? All right. Okay. Oh, I didn't pick up those cards. Drat. But I think it was meant to be. I always say when something like this happens, it's just meant to be. And it's interesting here because maybe it plays in a little bit too. So the treat is, or the trick, I should say, is to look out for injustices, unfair situations, being put in compromising situations, either through your own actions or through others. And so I can almost see how maybe some of what's starting this week could be playing into this. So actually, this is interesting that I did this way. I never question the why. I just go. So what about the trick? The treat. What are the sweet... Thank you, Mr. O. He's like, no. What are the sweet opportunities that may present themselves to you? Hey, it's the Three of Wands upright. So I think the treat is, when you've got all these options available here, that, by the end of 2023, something is going to be moving positively in your direction. Whether you're going for a new job, you maybe will get that promotion. This injustice will right itself, if there is some unfairness at play, you can look for some rewards for your efforts. And, you will be able to plan more definitively for what you would like to have happen in 2024. Ooh, so I kind of like that ending. Good luck with that, water signs. Finally, we are on the earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. This reading is for you for the week ahead. All right. Let's see what's happening in your world. Your focus for the week ahead is coming right up. Your focus for the week ahead is the Two of Swords, upright. So, holding back a little bit, deciding that maybe it is time to really think about your choices, your decisions. There's some major move, choice, or decision that you've been wanting to make maybe, or that has been presented to you. But you know what? This is a time to hold back on making your choice. This is a time, or decision. This is a time for you to reflect, pause, and make sure you have all the facts you need before you proceed. Well, this is a repeat card and in the same position. How best can you prepare for that focus? It's the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is reversed. So the best way to prepare for this focus is to really make that decision now. Is that, you sit back and make the decision as to whether it's time for you to get back to work, or whether, excuse me, I knew that was coming, or whether it's time for you to abandon a project or something completely. So some investments not paying off, maybe that's what you're worried about here and trying to decide what to do about it. Some job has not been fulfilling enough for you or giving you the compensation you deserve. Now's the time you're thinking about what moves you need to make. Should you confront management and try to get a raise, or should you move on? So these are the kinds of things we're talking about here. Getting back to work, After maybe a time of, lethargy, might be the case as well. It's interesting, this combination here together. I might go into that a little more in the recap. Okay, I know I shuffled these cards well, and I think some of these cards came up in different readings or in different parts of the readings. So will there be cooperation or conflict for you this week? Earth signs? Was it the water signs or the fire signs? The fire signs had the Ace of Wands here. So it looks as though people want to offer you something. Maybe that's what this is all about. Now this is starting to become clear to me. They want to offer you a new opportunity for growth or advancement, to gain more knowledge or skills, or to utilize them in a higher level. It's the beginning of something that could be really positive and growthful. So ultimately, will there be forward or backward movement or no movement at all for you, Earth signs? It's the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is upright. So I'm really thinking here that by week's end, you will be in a happy position. You'll be feeling good about all of this. It's almost as if you feel like, yeah, I'm right where I want to be right now, So you can savor that a little bit. Savor the moment. Enjoy this week ahead because it looks like something positive is brewing here. Let's take a look at this again. You've got the Two of Swords here, and so it's time to sit back and think a little bit about what's being presented. Is this really the direction you want to go in? Are you ready? Do you feel ready? Do you have all the necessary skills, talents, etc. to move forward? Is it time to abandon something else in order to achieve something higher? And I almost think that's what this card means here. Maybe you have to let something go that you have been working on to achieve something new and better and more growthful for you that is going to be presented. But ultimately, that first card, that choice or signs is going to be yours. And finally, I think you're going to make whatever choice is going to make you feel the happiest. You're going to feel pretty satisfied by week's end with the way all of this is going. And I feel here you will probably make the choice that really makes you feel good inside and that will fulfill you going forward. Wow, nice for you. Well, as I look at these readings, I do think the earth signs and the fire signs tie for winning this week. The water signs were not that far behind. They aren't having a horrible week. My sympathy is with the air signs. This is obviously not your week. I'm wishing the best for you. All right, earth signs. Let's see what's going on with your trick and your treat. The first card is the trick. We're going to find out what might be challenging you, what you have to look out for before the end of 2023, what might be rocking your financial world, not in such a good way. And that card is, believe it or not, the Page of Pentacles upright. Well, I could look at this a couple ways. It's possible here that, there's an opportunity that's coming along, but you may need to advance your skills more. You may need to take up a course of study, some more additional training, on-the-job training even. And, this might be tricky for you. This might prove challenging to you. It's not something that you really wanted to do at this time, I think. It's a positive card, but again, it's in the position of a trick. So I sort of feel it's just something, and maybe even it's a start. It might be possible too that some of you may get some job offers by year's end that just aren't fulfilling enough for you. Maybe they're offering you enough money, but the kind of work that they're asking you to do is not something that inspires you. So what about the treat? What's the sweet opportunities that may present themselves in the year ahead? By the year's end. It's the Chariot upright. Now that's really interesting to me because after what I said here, this is saying that the opportunity exists for you to move in a more dynamic, positive direction. Putting your determination into goals that really suit you. So maybe something that is being offered here is really not right for you, but you know where you want to go. That's the good news. You know where you want to go, and you're going to head in that direction instead. So, not bad at all for you, Earth signs. All right. Hey, everybody. I'm done. Except for my usual announcements, which we'll get into right now. Don't forget, later today, we're doing our live show, Sunday, 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we will answer any question you have for us. And get there early because Sundays are very busy. All right, on Monday will be your weird week. And in a way, I'm excited about recapping what happened last week, and seeing how our cards fit. It definitely was an interesting week, not a very good week in a lot of ways. We had that mass shooting and all the other things that have happened, speaker election in the House, but some strikes were settled. So, we're going to have to see how all the cards play out. It's Monday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tune in. On Wednesday is Mr. O's Goth Tarot. Come join him to find out about the shadowy realms of your life. And that's at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. On Wednesday mornings, he releases his video presentation. And on Thursday, I get it right for once, woo-woo! On Thursday, we have our other live show, and it's been kind of quiet lately, so if you're lucky and you get there early, you will be read for. It seems like we have a little lull going on Thursday nights, so join us, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for a reading. Your choice of question. And finally, on Friday is Mr. O's Emotional Exchanges, where you can find out, ooh la la. There, you should have said that, Mr. O.
Ooh la la.
There we go. Where you can find out about love, romance, and the interpersonal, social side of your life. So join us.
That hurt my throat.
I'm sorry. Drink some tea. Drink some soothing tea.
Que nada.
Oh, no. "7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. He almost made me spew my tea." Okay?
What? Me?
Yeah. But join him, if you will, for his video on love and romance. And finally, Saturday. We didn't have it this week, unfortunately, but next week, Happy Hour returns, and it will be at... Uh-oh. Are you working Saturday, Mr.
I am, but I don't remember when.
It'll either be at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time or 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, depending on Mr. O's work schedule. But rest assured, Happy Hour will be back. Come and get a positive message from Spirit so that you can carry that through for your week ahead. That's it. That's my show. A little lengthy this time. Happy Halloween, everybody. Enjoy your celebrations however you celebrate it. Take care, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.